So, according to David Hume, all our ideas are said to be the copies of such impressions. Impressions are said to be the basic knowledge according to David Hume. And again, this impression is classified into two types. What are the two types of impressions? Yes, what are the two types? David Hume speaks about two types of impression. One is simple impression and other one is complex impression. Simple, complex. Simple impression, complex impression. எளிய மனப்பதிவு, சிக்கலான மனப்பதிவு. எளியவை, சிக்கலானவை. Simple, complex. Two types of impressions. What are the two types of impressions? Simple impression, complex impression. What do you mean by simple impression? Simple impression is that which do not admit any separation, which do not admit any distinctions or differences. For example, what the sensation we have? That is the sensation of red, the sensation of cold, the sensation of smell. Yes, the color red, the sensation of red. சிகப்பு என்ற உணர்வு அதெல்லாம் நம்மளால் பிரித்து பார்த்து விட முடியாது. It is very simple. It cannot be separated. You cannot divide. You cannot classify it. Red means red. Yes, okay. It has no parts. So, simple impressions which do not admit any separation. Then complex impression. What do you mean by it? Complex impressions are nothing but combinations of simple impressions. Complex impressions are nothing but combination of simple impressions. For example, you see an idea of an apple. What do you mean by an apple? Apple is a combination of several simple impressions. Yes, the apple is composed of simple parts. That is, for example, we are taking the idea of apple. What it has? Having the parts of color, taste, smell, like so. Color, taste, smell. Smell is a simple impression. Color is a simple impression you are receiving by your perception. Taste is a simple impression you are receiving by sensation. So this complex impression is nothing but combination of simple impressions. For example, the idea of an apple, where you are having simple impressions like color, taste, size, anything else. Thus, according to David Hume, man's experience is constituted of simple impressions. Where there are no impressions, there can be no ideas. If you are speaking about ideas, there should be impressions. In the absence of impressions, there is no possibility of ideas. Where there are no impressions, there are no ideas. For example, take an instance of a blind man. A blind man do not have any idea of any notion of color. A deaf person do not have any notion of sound. He cannot have any such impressions. A blind man cannot see. Therefore, there is no possibility of having any idea of color in his mind. So, where there is no impression, there is no ideas. So, all that is man's experience is composed of simple ideas. Thus, according to Hume, there is nothing besides perception in man's mind. There is nothing outside the limits of our experience. From such impressions, all our knowledge is derived. That is, knowledge is derived from those impressions. So, knowledge is the result of the materials which is provided by senses and experience. It is the senses, it is the experience which provides the raw materials for knowledge according to David Hume. Okay?